Namaste, namaste, welcome. Wonderful, wonderful to have all your presence. Lovely to see so many of you are already on camera on mode. Would really be happy to see all of you. If it is a possibility, please do come on camera. Wonderful, lovely to have all your presence. And in today's session, few things we'll do. One, the practice of the anahata chakra. Very important. I'll give you a brief introduction about anahata chakra before we go there. There'll be a very powerful practice again, which we'll do at the end of the session, towards the end of the session, which is about healing our own inner self through a powerful practice of anahata known as the shadow healing. So we'll go for shadow healing technique as well in today's session. If time permits, we will go for getting your feedback in case some of you have got already experienced some healing. And this feedback, maybe today or tomorrow, if time permits, we'll have it today or we'll have it tomorrow. Some of you, did you have some experience of pain relief, improvement in your sleep quality, improvement in your energy, your emotionality? If already you have got something significant, please do share. That would inspire. I'll let you know why it is so important. I would tell you that before we go for the for that feedback. If time permits, it will be today. And one more thing, I promised that I'll be sharing something during the session. During the session, I'll be sharing some small little gift, but I think it will you love that gift, which we'll do uh, in today's session. I will try to share two things today, and every day coming forward, I'll be sharing something during the session. So first one, I would love to share right now. Those of you who have already joined early would have that privilege, the advantage of getting that little gift. And I hope, I think, I wish you love that gift as well. It's a small little gift which you can right now download and you can see that. Yeah, yesterday I slept without disturbance. Wonderful. Procrastination is slowly vanishing. Wonderful. Improved sleep to a certain extent. Overthinking reduced. Anybody who has got pain relief, reduction in pain or reduction in some kind of discomfort in the body, yeah, please do mention if some of you have already got this, and share if in such case it will be inspiring for many. Yeah, pain relief, many people they get uh, yeah, I can see some of you are writing me feeling more confident. Great, great, great. Reduced headache. um, Great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, Manipura chakra does help in confidence. So now we are coming to the gift. I'll just show you, and you just, I think you'd like to have this one. Just a moment, as I'll share that and show you that little small thing. It's actually this. This is something I am planning to share every day with you, which is a complete overview pictorial representation of the chakra. So for the root chakra, this is the one. Do you like this one? Would you like to have this as a downloadable small little thing? It's complete description of the Muladhara chakra, giving all the different practices, Prakriti Purusha, the day one gift. This is the day one gift. If you love it, just write. Yeah, you can share some love as well. Wonderful, wonderful. Love to have it. Beautiful. So this one I'm going to share, and this will only and only be shared during the live session, because I honor those of you who are joining live. You deserve something more, and that's why we are planning to share this. Just give me one moment. I'm going to share this with you. Right now, you can download. Then again, towards the end, I'll be sharing day two. Today, I'll be sharing two, and from tomorrow onwards, tomorrow I'll share two, and then maybe one every day we'll be sharing. So great. Just give me one moment. Yeah, even if you have joined from mobile, no worries. Just copy and paste it somewhere, maybe in your WhatsApp, and later on you can click and download. Yeah, just give me one moment. Now I have just put it in the chat, day 1 gift. And I would love to know that if it is downloadable or not. Just click on it. Click on that. Is it opening? If it is opening, it's for you. You can refer to this at any point in time. Yeah. Just see if you can open this. Opening. If you are
Yes,
opening
sir,
and
it's opening.
great, 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 great. Lovely, lovely. You can share some love if you love that little page. And if it is helpful, we'll do it for every day, but it will be shared only in live sessions. Great, great, great. I can see many of you writing it's opening. Lovely. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So now we will go for the session and we start. Just need to click on the link and you'll get to there. And anytime you click on the same link, you can store it somewhere or you can just make a copy of it and save it. So now we are going for the session. That means day number 4. Great. So today is day number 4 and we are going to understand and do the practices for the anahata chakra. But before that, let me share something very, very important. As we say, sharing is caring. So if you feel that you have something to share, do share. And the reason why I say this, why we actually encourage people to share is this. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो प्रैक्टिस देखते हैं लेकिन करते नहीं हैं बट व्हेन दे एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिस दे सी सम मैजिकल रिजल्ट्स नाउ लेट्स लुक एट दिस हाउ दिस जेंटलमैन he was also doing the same. He was watching but not doing the practice. And what happened when people started sharing? Look at this, Abhishek ji. How?
So first, I would like to share my experience from the day one. We
Wow.
started on 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So when we started on 6th, the first day, it sounded me like I'm not ready to accept that. Because just sitting and visualizing, it's going to heal me, my pain and everything. So first 4 days is what completely, I missed completely 4 days first. And the
Mm-hmm.
fifth days when everyone was sharing their recovery or the pain removal or experiences, then somehow I accepted कि चलो करके देख लेते हैं एक बार. And yes, I started chanting the mantras to approx from 10th or 11th I started.
जी.
So one day I just started and the next day morning when I wake up, there was a pain in my ankle, the
Mm-hmm.
very severe pain since last
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
Oh.
So
Mm-hmm.
it is.
I think it's a little issue with the internet. Just just a moment. Mm-hmm.
Very severe pain since last
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So it is complete in ankle area. So it reduced to 1 point only in that ankle area.
So yeah, I think so. What he is saying, if you notice, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. There is a little issue with the internet, so it was a bit slow. So Abhishek ji, actually, he was not practicing for the first few days. He didn't practice. Then when people started sharing, he said, "This is something I should do. I should practice. And that's what helped him overcoming the pain in the ankle. Do you agree? By sharing, if you can inspire few people to practice, it's really a good thing to do. If you really agree with me, do write or give me a quick, no, sorry, quick love, and we'll be sharing at the end of the session today if time permits. Otherwise, we'll take it further to tomorrow. Maybe some today, some tomorrow. We'll also have to take questions from you. I'll take questions from every one of you. And after we complete the set of practice that we have devised, so that you have all the queries, and I will answer all the questions that you have in your mind. And so please wait for that point in time. And for now, we'll take your sharing of experiences, right? So let's now go back to our, just a moment so that it'll be a little faster. I hope my audio and video is fine. Yes, thank you. AG, yeah, all good.
Yes, sir. Audio video is clear.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are now talking about the anahata chakra, the heart chakra. So the location, again, center of the chest. And this is one very important chakra. All are important, but this is important from one point of view. We say this is the gateway to higher consciousness, gateway to healing. The first three chakras are more related to the material aspects, but here we get to the spiritual aspects. We'll understand that. What exactly does it do? And I trust all of you remember, आप सबको याद होगा कि इस चक्र के साथ कौन से तत्व जुड़ा हुआ है, कौन सा एलिमेंट जुड़ा हुआ है, which element is associated with anahat chakra? Yeah, can you quickly mention that? Absolutely, it is air element. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So air element is associated with the anahata chakra. And let's now move further. The vibration is yum, a very loving, flowing, kind, and deep vibration, which brings in love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness, joy, connect to our inner being. And the chanting is, or the Bija mantra is, Yum. Yeah, right? Yum. So now we will get to the chanting part first, and then we'll come back to other practices. Let's begin. Let's start. The practice is simple here, as we have already understood how it is related to our breathing. We take a breath in, and the breath flows to the specific chakra. That means our awareness, our consciousness flows with the air to that location. So we'll take a breath in, wherein it flows to the anahata location, heart chakra, right? So let's do this together. And then when we breathe out, we'll chant yum, yeah, yum. So let's do it together. Taking a breath into the chest now, feeling the flow of air going to the chest. On the count of 3, 2, 1, 0, all of us will start together. If you are comfortable now, or you can do it later. Let us do it together. Let me count and do it again. Then. 3, 2, 1, 0. Take a deep breath in. Yum. Feel the flowing love. Let's take a breath again. Yum. For the third time. Yum. feel that inner connect, the deep love inside, as if every cell of your body, with the divine flow of this vibration yam, carrying the cosmic energy of air element, feeling your body, feeling every cell in your body with love. You're feeling connected to yourself, filled with kindness, joy, compassion, forgiveness, filled with self-love, joy and bliss. So when we are chanting, connecting to the anahata, the vibration of yam, we are experiencing, we need to feel that unconditional love, unconditional connect. And as I mentioned, there is a significance of the anahata chakra. And the significance of anahata chakra to move further in the space of healing and manifestation is this chakra brings in three very important emotions and feelings and state of being. You can write these three. It is trust, surrender, and gratitude. We need to surrender ourselves when we seek the blessings of the universe. We need to trust, unshakable trust. Doesn't matter what's the outcome, but we feel that I trust universe to the hilt. I don't budge. I just stay in that level of trust. And finally, an inner state of gratitude, feeling thankful for every breath. Imagine every breath is possible because of this energy inside. Every breath is so vital. And without that divine energy which is flowing within us, we can't even breathe. So having that sense of gratitude for every breath, for every moment of life is essential, and that flows through the anahata chakra. So three aspects which are important for healing, for manifestation, for this journey with happiness, they are surrender, trust, and gratitude. So write these three terms: surrender, trust, and gratitude. And along with it, also write down three negatives, which we say if you get to that, it will be a reverse spiral. We'll get back to more into the material world and into the problem space more and more. This is power space. We are going to the power spiral. We are going higher and higher. The reverse is, you can write that down, doubts, desperations, and demand with deadline. Doubt, desperation, and demand with deadline. इसका मैं मतलब समझा देता हूँ. Many people, they have doubts. सही में काम करता है कि नहीं करता है, and it's very natural. I did have doubt, you have doubt, everyone has doubt. But when we are practicing, let's keep it somewhere. When you're practicing completely in that state of trust, it's like before even entering into a class, let's say you are going to attend a class, let's say in physics, and beforehand you are thinking, ये इनको कुछ ये सही नहीं है, physics is बकवास, this teacher is बेकार. If you go with that, you will block yourself. The flow would not happen, the learning would not grow. But if you have at least the openness, let me first listen and give a sincere hearing to this and completely flow with it. Afterwards, I'll have my queries, questions resolved, but let me now stay open with the connect. Then you'll learn faster. Similarly here, if you are initially having that doubt and desperation, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, इतने लोगों का हो गया, मेरा नहीं हो रहा है, desperation and a demand doesn't work with the universe. Surrender does work. So We say it is a vicious cycle of reversal of healing. If you are having doubts, desperations, and demand with deadlines, it doesn't work. It works good in the material world. In the spiritual world, the rules are different. There, it's how you are surrendering, letting go of everything. You're just absolute surrender. Like a little kid completely surrenders to the mother because she cannot do much, limited resources, limited capabilities, but that surrender works. Similarly here, absolute surrender and no desperation. Leave it to the divine wisdom. My wisdom is again limited, so leave it to the divine wisdom and stay with that state of gratitude of whatever we have got. Start expressing gratitude. And in her book, The How of Happiness, there is a book by Sonia Lubomsky, which is a very eminent scientist in the space of the science of happiness. So she mentions gratitude to be the meta strategy for happiness. If you just express your gratitude for whatever you have, that itself can take you to the next level, and that also is true for healing and manifestation. Whatever you have, if you start expressing gratitude, then universe will bring more and more opportunities for you to express your gratitude. Write this down. अगर आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा gratitude express करेंगे, universe will give you more opportunities. If you start blaming more and more, universe will give you more opportunity to blame. What you want, gratitude or blaming? Write G for gratitude, and you can float some love, which is a symbol of gratitude as well. Yeah. So surrender, trust, and gratitude, which again are associated with anahata chakra. Right? Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So now let's move further on this. We go to chanting of Yam we did. Now let's go to the next one. The second one is flowing with the breath, the BHEL process. BHEL. It is blessing, healing, energizing, and loving. And it is the simplest and probably one of the most powerful ones. What we do here, just focus on your breath, that's it. And feel the divine energy of the Vayu Tattva of the universe is flowing through your breath and floating to your anahata chakra, and through the anahata, it gets channeled to every part of your body, blessing, healing, energizing, and loving you. Let's do it together. Just need to sit straight, calm, relaxed. As you breathe in and breathe out, focus on your breath. It's flowing into your anahata, and it is flowing into your body through the anahata. And you are just saying this. In your mind, you're saying, this divine energy of the Vayu Tattva flowing through my breath and channeled into my body through the anahata, blessing me, healing me, energizing me, and loving me. Feel this. Every breath flowing through your anahata, blessing, healing, energizing, and loving me, blessing me, healing me, energizing me, and loving me. Feel that blessings as you breathe. Feel you're being healed as you're breathing. Feel that energization of every part of your body with the breath. And feel that flow of love as it is happening through your breath. Stay immersed in that feeling. You can just do it for 1 minute and see that there is a change within, a transformation happening within you. So very simple yet extremely, supremely powerful. BHEL with breath. Okay? Now let's get to the next one. The third practice is receiving the cosmic blessings for anahata. Now you just need to do this simple. This is a posture that you need to take. Simple. One hand like this to receive from the universe the divine flow of the Vayu Tattva. And the other hand is in front of your chest, in front of your anahata, as if a stream flowing from there, the energy of the Vayu Tattva from the universe flowing in and flowing into your anahata and then getting channeled to every part of your body. So what we do here, we're keeping like this and gently we are just chanting yam or feeling the yam vibration in our mind. You can do like this. Yam. Feel the touch of that energy on your palms as if you are just receiving it and guiding into the anahata and feeling that energy is flowing through your heart chakra and channeling within, feeling with love, with compassion, forgiveness, kindness, and joy. You can also say, blessing me, healing me, energizing, and loving me. Let's do it again. Yam. Once more. Yam. Feel that wonderful stream of energy flowing from the universe, flowing through your anahata and flowing through the entire system, through your sthula sharira, sukshma sharira, and blessing you, healing you, energizing and loving you. A simple practice, yet again extremely powerful. You can feel the vibration, feel the love within you. Is it, could you understand? Is it clear? Just try it. See, crystal clear. Great, great, great. Wonderful. Lovely. Lovely. Great, great. Now we come to the fourth one. And fourth one today is something which would be your assignment and which is a very powerful practice known as the shadow healing practice. The shadow healing practice, we need to understand a little what is this shadow healing. Yeah? So shadow healing is a process. Yeah, what is the color of this anahata chakra? The green color as you are seeing on your screen, the color is green, right? Anahata chakra color is green. Great. So now, when we come to the shadow healing is actually a technical term in the modern time, but it was there earlier as well in the ancient time in a different way. And it has been discussed in many other formulas. Now we have just curated it to help our modern mind to embrace this. Yeah, if you go to texts like Yoga Vasista or texts like Upanishads based on the chakras, you would find there is symbolically this has been mentioned over there. Now, shadow healing is actually healing our inner aspects which we dislike. Yeah, which we dislike. Things which I do not like about myself, we need to heal them in order to proceed further. Shadow healing term is very popular in psychotherapy, especially by a gentleman, a psychotherapist, probably one of the most respected psychotherapists of all times, Carl Jung. How many of you know Carl Jung? I think the spelling is Carljung, a Swiss psychotherapist, very popular in the modern era because of his depth of psychotherapy. And very interestingly, I brought this name because interestingly, Carl Jung, towards the end of his life, much before, almost like 90 years ago, 1995 years ago, he came across the chakra healing systems. And he was so impressed. He said, how come the ancient Indians, thousands of years ago, could know the essence of inner psyche, inner psychic energy? And he started giving lectures for months together on chakra healing. There are documented lectures which have been also compiled. How Carl Jung was impressed, and he was also inspiration for many to embrace chakra healing in the West. Yeah. So he was very familiar, or he was somebody who coined this word also, or popularized the word shadow healing. So shadow is something which we dislike within ourselves. Now let's do the practice. How we do the practice, I'll take you through step by step. Let's go there. It's a 3-step practice. So listen to this very carefully. You'll do this practice today, and you also would have to submit your assignments. And after this, I'll be sharing the second page, the second compilation as a gift to you, which is the the Swadhisthana chakra. Tomorrow I'll be sharing the Manipura and Anahata. So now let's look at the first step. Step number 1 of shadow healing is surface the shadow. First of all, what is the shadow? Shadow is that part within me which I dislike. Somebody may dislike himself or herself because he feels or she feels that I'm not good looking. My face is not good. My skin color would have been something else. So these are not liking myself. Somebody may not like that she or he is angry, let's say short tempered. Somebody may not like because she is not intelligent. Somebody may not like herself or himself because she lacks some skills, unable to speak, lack of confidence. Remember, yesterday we discussed about Sanjay having lack of confidence. He was disliking himself, and we did work on him for shadow healing. And I will tell you what exactly he did. That example will help you understand what is surfacing the shadow. Similarly, some people may dislike their past, hatred for their past. So anything that you hate about yourself is this shadow. So surface the shadow. How do you do it? Steps मैं आपको बता दे रहा हूँ. First step, you would like 3 statements, all the 3, and top 3 things for which you dislike yourself. I don't love myself because of dash. Maybe I'm not tall, or I'm too fat, or you can write that I am short tempered, or I'm not confident. I can't express myself. I feel guilty. I'm having depression, or I can't understand things. I'm weak in my studies or my health, whatever, or my past is bad. I have done something wrong in the past, guilt. So that you can write, I dislike or I don't like myself because, one word or one phrase. Yeah. Second and third. So which are the top 3 things for which you may be disliking yourself? This is step number 1. When we did this with Sanjay mentioned about this. He disliked himself, number 1, because he was absolutely a lame duck, like a doormat. He mentioned that because I am like a doormat, I do not have any self esteem. Second, no self confidence. And third, he mentioned that I cannot speak my thoughts. So these 3 things he said I dislike myself. Lack of confidence, no self dignity, no self esteem, and cannot express. for which he was feeling low and he disliked himself. So, surfacing the shadow, first step. Just need to write them. Now, second one is tricky. Face the shadow. Facing the shadow. Facing the shadow means you will actually see somebody who is that neglected being whom you dislike. Like Sanjay saw the person or his reflection where he is low in confidence, low in self esteem, and cannot express. And he said, I'm seeing myself as somebody who is trembling, is like trembling and very scared and fearful, cannot face people. And that's what he saw. So, in the mind, you see yourself, the bad part of you, the part of you which you dislike. That part, as all the characteristics which you dislike are there, and only that bad part is in front of you. Now, the signs, look at this. You are seeing, you are the observer of that bad part as another you. So, create the shadow by seeing the hated you, the one which you have been hating. I'll give another example. One lady, I'm changing the name because of certain reason, Sarita, who had a very bad experience in her teenage. She committed something which she thought that she should not have done. Then she was also sexually abused. And that was such a trauma in her mind that it persisted. She was having anxiety, stress, and depression. Now she is a very successful lady in a corporate with a good family, children getting settled. She's almost like close to 50 now. Confidence is there, everything is there, but still she was feeling low, having anxiety, depression. And all the time, those pictures would come to her mind, those negative thoughts, guilt, it would be there in her mind. When we did shadow healing with her, and she started seeing the hated Sharita, she saw Sharita is looking like she's a young girl, and now being a young girl, but there she's having skins which are wrinkled and the hair grayed, and she's crying all the time in front of her. So she saw this picture in her mind. So seeing that bad thing which you hate within you and seeing it as the shadow, as the reflection in front. This is step number 2. Many people may feel little overwhelmed. When you feel little overwhelmed, feel little shaky, just come back, take a pause and start again. The third part is the most important one. It is called embrace the shadow. But here, the idea is, here you are actually doing a practice. You are seeing yourself. You are the divine being. Glowing, radiant energy of anahata is filled within you. You are glowing as a radiant being, and the shadow is standing in front of you. The guilty part, the one which is hated, the bad part of you is standing in front of you. You have been hating that, never accepted that, but you are now the divine being, filled with acceptance, forgiveness, joy, and bliss, love, which is unconditional. And now that glowing radiant light which you are, and the shadow is in front, you are just extending your hands and embracing the shadow, which we say embracing the shadow with the energy of anahata. And look at this, shadow cannot survive in light. Shadow dissolves into light, it loses its existence, and it just become light. When light comes to shadow, shadow becomes light and it dissolves. Now what you're doing, you're taking that shadow, embracing it with the divine energy of anahata, with that glowing light, with forgiveness, with unconditional love. This is dissolving into you. You just do this, and then you say, I dissolve the shadow. I am free. I am come out of that bondage. And you also can say, I am the divine light flowing through me as unconditional love. So the light you is embracing the dark shadow of yours, which is dissolving inside. Now, sometimes people say, but in that way, I'm accepting. That's exactly what is required. It is acceptance. And once you accept, you can go further, but you are accepting with learning. You are accepting and dissolving the shadow and knowing that you are now evolving and not going to do those things because you have dissolved those negative energies and impressions which are still there. You have dissolved them into the anahata energy of unconditional love, forgiveness, joy. And once you do that, then you can grow in the realm of spirituality, in the realm of even growth, even material world. If you hold on to something of the past, you cannot grow. Like Sanjay was holding on to that, he could not grow. The moment you dissolve that, you'll feel a new freedom within you. So, shadow healing practice is something which you need to practice, and that is our assignment today. Heal your shadow. We'll be sharing these few slides in the group so that you can refer them back and do the practice. I would suggest all of you to do this. Take a screenshot and put it in the chat as you have been doing in the WhatsApp group. And if something very personal is there, you can just hide that. Or you can remove that. Just your experience you can mention. Just write your experience. Yeah? So that you don't share your personal things. Now, is it clear to all of you? Is it clear to everyone? And do you love this mechanism of shadow healing here? With the divine energy of anahata, dissolve that part which you dislike. Anything that is bothering you, let that dissolve into the light of the divine. You being the observer. See, here we are doing this. You are the glowing divine light. And you are dissolving that negative thing into this light. And this is so huge and massive that this shadow cannot stand it. It dissolves. And you remain as that divine being, realizing that you got the freedom by getting to the divinity of the anahata, unconditional love, forgiveness, joy, surrender, trust, and gratitude. Yeah, yeah, mukti. You get that kind of a divine freedom. Yeah, when you do this. So yes, we'll be sharing these slides with you. Now, uh, what I'll do, I'll share the second little gift today, which we promised. Just give me a moment. I'll share the other one for. So here I share with you the second gift. You can just click it and it will only be shared in the live sessions. So please be in the live session for these things. Of course, we are all discussing about this, but one slide which can give you all the, so day two gift. Yeah. So you can click and get it with you. Keep it somewhere so that you can click it and refer back to that. Now, as we come to almost the end, we have still got about 10 minutes to go. So if somebody has to share something which can inspire others in terms of your experience of healing your body, mind, or your sleep, or your relationship, or anything that has happened magically with the practice of Muladhara. So far, we have gone for Muladhara, Swadhisthana, and Manipura Chakra practices. Anahata we have done today. So you can raise your hand, or we can keep it for tomorrow as well. Maybe if time permits, we'll go for that today. So if there are more than one things that we hate about ourselves, do we have to go one by one? As I mentioned, take only 2, 3 things. There are 3 sentences. That's why we have mentioned 3 statements. I hate myself, or uh, I do not love myself because one, second statement, third statement. So you can take 2 or 3 statement and do it. You can also take one. Don't take 10. Don't take too many. Just take 1, 2, or 3 things and start with them.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Salaka ji.
सर ये डाउनलोड कैसे करें? ये सारे लोग पूछ रहे हैं, प्लीज एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए.
Okay. So I'm just showing it how to download. Just a moment. This is the day 2. So if you go there, you can see this. यहाँ पे फाइल लिखा हुआ है. फाइल पे जाके मेक ए कॉपी करना है. फाइल पे जाके मेक ए कॉपी. And once you make a copy, it says entire presentation. You can click on entire presentation and then make a copy. Yeah. So once you make a copy, it will be there in your Google Drive and you can download it from there. So जैसे ये हो गया तो आप इसको डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. You go there, download यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. You can download it as a picture or a PDF document, right? Clear है? Just try it out. अगर नहीं होता है तो मुझे बताइएगा, कल मैं फिर से आपको बता दूंगा. Right? Thank you. So 2 documents we have shared, and I trust this will be of little help to you. Maybe a ready reckoner, जो हम सीखे हैं, and tomorrow, day after, every day we'll be sharing 1 document from here on, but in the live session only. So that will be a good kind of a motivation for all of us to be in the live session. And we also need to recognize your presence for spending this time, and because you have the choice to go and see the recording, but people who are joining live, they will be rewarded with this little small gift. So choosing to close your eyes. Okay, great. When you practice health, chanting Bij mantra is immensely helpful. Great. Continue the practices. That's very important. There's no there are so many practices. How do we decide? Beautiful question coming here. So what to do? Tomorrow, we are going to discuss about only 5 minutes practice. Tomorrow session, I'll be sharing 5 minutes practice. For now, as I mentioned, every day, at least do 1 practice of each of the chakras, and the preferred practice is BHL. So do BHL practice of Muladhar, BHL practice of Swadhisthana, BHL practice of Manipura, and tomorrow you can also do the BHL practice of Anahata. So BHL practice for each of the chakras, do it daily. As you learn, you just add 1 more. How much time you should spend? Minimum 1 minute. You can go more, 1 minute for each chakra. So now you have learned 4 chakras. You can go for 4 minutes practice. Yeah, does it help? Is it clear now? At least the BHL practice, right? Great. So tomorrow, in fact, I'm going to share with you the practice of how do you practice. Quickly, it's little time left, but since there are 2 hands raised, Sri Shardaji and Shivani ji are there to share their experience. Today is only about sharing of experience, so please do share your experience of healing or anything that you have noticed here. Quickly, Shardaji, if you
Namaste, sir. Thank you for the wonderful sessions.
Thank you.
It's not a sharing, it is a question. आपने जो गिफ्ट्स दिए हैं वो एक एक स्लाइड का है या इट हैज अ होल प्रेजेंटेशन?
एक स्लाइड का.
अच्छा, बस आ गया है सर. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सर.
Thank you. So we will conclude the session now. Sorry. Yeah. Conclude the session. There is one more query coming in there. There are a couple of, I trust these are sharing, not questions. Questions will take separately. Quickly, Saikat ji, if you can share, if you have something to share. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really glad to join your class. But then, like, last couple of months, not couple of months, but the entire 8 to 9 months, I was suffering with the IBS issue, and it came from the D deficiency. I having enormous pain with my bones and everything, so I was not recovered yet. But then I went to the dietitian. So under the dietitians, I was I following up with the diet chart and everything. But then, suddenly, last 3 days after this chanting, I feel that there's a enormous energy which is within me. Like, after the office, I feel very good, and then in the morning also I'll get up early. So before till 10, I used to sleep very lethargic, but then suddenly I feel very energetic, and thanks to you for that. Even, like, I think that more of the things will be healed throughout the session as well.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Lovely, Sekhaji. Really happy to hear this. And many people have got tremendous benefits through the practices for IBS. And I would suggest also on Monday, we are having the healing of the body session. Although IBS, it's a combination of both body and mind. So
Right.
both Monday and Tuesday, we are going to
Yeah,
go
that
for.
that 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 will trigger down to the very foggy
Uh,
head and all. So yeah, that helps me
okay.
a lot. Like, these 3 days I'm completely fine, and I'm walking like maybe 7-8 kilometers a day without any stress and all.
Amazing, wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah.
really inspiring. Everyone, let's share a lot of love for Saikatji's sharing, and we all pray that you completely come out of this with the practices and with
Thank
your
you so
self.
much, sir. Gratitude for that.
Thank you, Saikatji. And as I mentioned, IBS is something which people got immense results in the past sessions as well. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, Fatima ji, if you may unmute and share your experiences.
Yes, sir. So actually, I had a question regarding this gift one and gift two. I think there was a network error. I received only gift two. So gift one was also some presentation or
It was in the first part of the session in the initial time. I think you could not have joined. What we do, I'll just share it. I agree, but normally we share it once. But since you probably might have missed,
I had a lot of network issues, sir.
okay, no worries. I'll just try to share, figure it out if it is. Just get it there. Yeah, it is there. So I'll copy it and paste it again. Maybe those of you who joined maybe a little late, you'll get it. Just shared once more, so you can have
Thank
it.
you, sir. Thank you very much.
So yes, Devashish ji, if you have something to share, let's just take maybe next 5 minutes. We'll take 1 minute each from you, something inspiring and which can
Sir,
inspire others.
it's sir. Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, namaste. Boliye.
Namaste, sir. Sir, thank you very much. First of all, my sincere most gratitude for this lovely workshop, boot camp, or rather. Now, sir, but I really have one query rather than one important query rather than something to share. Because, see, right from the beginning of this boot camp, I kept getting bogged down by something or the other and could not, implement the sessions, implement what you taught so far. So I've fallen back and need to catch up. So, can I practice all these sessions one by one sequentially on the same day? Can I go through the practices one by one on the same day to catch up, or what would be your
Absolutely.
advice?
Why not? Absolutely. What we do, go through the recordings at
Yes, sir.
once
Yeah.
and take down the points of the practices. Then you can start practicing from the very next day and you catch up also. Not a problem at all because these are all learnings. So in one go, you can go through all
So,
three.
yes, sir. So actually, I want to come at par before your manifestation part, second part of this, the second
Yeah.
week begins. So, will that be beginning on Monday? So by Saturday and Sunday, I plan to come at par. So, will
I
that
think
be?
you can just go through tomorrow. Maybe by Saturday you can complete all the previous videos,
Yes,
and
sir.
definitely this not at all a big problem. You can catch up.
So one day at a time, one or two sessions per day extra. Previous sessions I can do. I can take complete the
Yes.
backlog, do away
Yeah.
the backlog, practice it, and then move on to the next day. Maybe two backlog sessions per day I can practice and then
Yeah.
catch up like that
Absolutely. You can. You
and
can. You
commit.
can.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So we have time is little constraint. I know so many of you want to share something. So quickly, maybe in 30 seconds. And I would urge any query we will take maybe next one of the next sessions. If you have sharing of something, please do keep your hands raised. I'm just unmuting you one up to the other. Padmalatha ji, if you can quickly share something.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you very much for the session, sir.
Thank you.
Actually, I had stiffness in my legs, like because of the varicose veins. So I find from the day one, I find a bit lighter, like a bit circulation, a bit because of the lack of circulation or something. It was very. I wouldn't be able to get up as soon as I get up. I'm not able to walk and all. But this BHEL worked a lot on Muladhara. First day itself, it started a little. Now I feel that stiffness is gone, but still there is pain and all. But still, I think in future it works on varicose veins. I just
Wonderful, wonderful.
does it.
Really happy to hear this. In fact, for varicose vein, we have seen many people sharing their experience of varicose vein getting a lot of relief. In fact, somebody who had almost like 90% relief within the 14 days itself. So I would suggest you, and the best part is you have already done the practice of VHL of Muladhar and Swadhisthana must have done. Take Swadhisthana water as we discussed that day. Allow it to cleanse your system. On Monday, we'll go for a systematic practice for healing your body. And for varicose vein, again, 3 chakras you need to get to. Please attend that session and you will see that a lot of more development would happen as you flow through this. Really happy, and let's all congratulate Padmalata ji for the wonderful experience. And let me say why I say congratulations, because this works when you trust with surrender. So that's a quality which you could inculcate, and that's how it has worked so beautifully just within 3 days. Maybe first day itself, you have started gaining the results. Really happy, really proud to see these results coming in your way. Wonderful, Padmalata ji. Lovely. Coming to Susha ji. Yes, Susha ji. And we'll keep it little quick. Great.
Good evening, sir. Big thank you to you for all the wonderful sessions that we are here having. What I felt most amazed was that when I was doing the practices, especially of Muladhar and Swadhisthana, I could literally feel movements in my chakras. And I've been feeling very, very energetic after that. So it's been really amazing. Only thing is that I don't know, since yesterday after we started doing the Manipura chakra, and today so we have just started, I mean, completed our anahata. For some reason, since yesterday, my BP has shot up. So I'm very surprised about what has happened. What could be the reason? I don't know.
So good thing that you brought in this. Is it beyond certain limits or little shut up a slight?
My BP is normally quite under control. So I don't know why it's suddenly gone up to 150, 140 by 100. And I was feeling very unwell yesterday as well as today. Otherwise, the last 2 days, the Muladhar and Swadhisthana was, I don't know, I could literally feel that movement. It was so beautiful. No words to express, sir.
Wonderful. So there are certain energies which may resist, and that can lead to some discomfort. It's not at all something to be worried about. These energies, they want to not to adopt certain positive things. Manipura chakra has a tendency of giving you little more aspect to get to the work. It says Manipura also leads to workaholic aspects. Maybe you would be too energetic. But here I would suggest hold Manipura for some time as a practice. You can do it moderately, just BHEL, not the chanting. And on Sunday, this is not just for you. On Sunday, for anyone who is having little negative experience, I had also mentioned earlier, we are going to have a practice, which is important. And 2 to 3% people normally have a resistance from within because of some of the negative energies which are already in our internal Sukshma Sharira. They would not want to be displaced. It's very natural. Anything change you want, there is a resistance. So that we need to first work with, so that this resistance goes and you can practice with ease. So in case that resistance is little too high, you are feeling the discomfort, take a pause, and maybe that chakra, Manipura, you can take a pause for that. But one more thing I would suggest, do the Anahata chakra practice. Anahata actually is about BP. We'll discuss that on Monday. Do the practice of Manahata, and tomorrow I'll be giving you 3 chakra practice for healing your pain, and that many of you can adapt. So that you have 2 days, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. You just start with that, and Monday we will have a complete 4-step process for healing the body. Yeah. So I would also suggest, if it is little raising your BP, take a pause on Manipura. And Manipura, one more thing. Yeah. Yeah. So you can just take a little go soft on Manipura. But it may so happen when you practice, again, you'll find the BP stabilizes and even better than what it was earlier. So we need a little slow progress with that, right?
Sure, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. And continue the practices as you have been. Wonderful. Thank you, Sriji. Vijay Sriji, if you can just quickly share your experience as well. I think so many hands raised. I don't know how long we can continue. I would get a call, so then we'll have to go for a hard stop. If we stop in between, then I will take all your sharings tomorrow as well. Yes, Vijay Sriji, if you may share it in then maybe 1 minute or so. Yeah, over to you. I think your voice is not coming. Voice, just need to remove the mic or something. It may be causing some kind of, yeah, if you can remove your headphone, it will work. No, still, I think you can take it out from the from your system as well. The jack from the system, and then you can speak. No, still, I think no voice. Others, are you able to hear?
No, sir, it's not audible.
Not audible. No worries. What you can do, Vijay Sriji, just if you can disconnect and reconnect once again and change the system, maybe audio system, if you can remove from the system. By the time you can take Nutanji and you can little readjust your system and come back. Yeah, Nutanji, if you can share your experiences. You just need to unmute yourself. आपको unmute करना है.
Yeah,
Just
the
need.
host,
Yeah.
the host will, yeah. So my
Yeah.
question, which you had answered right now for somebody's question, that resistance and the energy which is there, I can feel there is like, I want to do it, but I'm not able to get that experience. So that resistance things we've already answered. And my deep question is tomorrow's inevitable, which I had spoken to the team members on the day when I joined, that tomorrow I won't be able to join the live session. So will I be able to get the things which you will be sharing, the 3 steps of healing, the healing process or something?
We'll be exclusively doing it for the live session. No worries. If you can ask somebody from your family or somebody can join in or just connect so that they can get it, or we'll see as a specific.
Because I
Use.
had taken the permission long back, sir.
Okay,
This
okay,
day
okay,
I
okay.
have
Sure, sure.
some
Then just reach out to
emergency.
the same maybe Anjali or Neena ji, and they will be sharing with you
Okay,
as you have
thank you,
taken.
sir. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, sir. Because it's a healing process which you're going to discuss now. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. The recording will be there. No worries. Recording
Okay,
will definitely come.
okay.
Absolutely. Recording we are sharing with everyone.
Yeah.
Only that one sheet of paper is a gift for the live audience. So now coming to Nalini ji. Yes, Nalini.
Namaste, Sandeep ji.
Namaskar.
Gratitude to the universe and gratitude to you. This is an excellent workshop. I have attended so many other workshops, and this is one of the places where I am seeing that, experiencing that my energy is at the highest level. And though I had so many ailments like cervical spondylosis and lumbar spondylosis from the past so many years, more than 10, 12 years, I never used to feel like getting up early in the morning. Though I wake up early, getting out of the bed was really very, very tough, body tightening and all. From day 2 itself, I am feeling that I'm able to get up very easily. And I also have the energy to do all the work very easily. And my body, I'm feeling so light. The whole day, I'm so energetic. From morning till evening, I have the same amount of energy.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Gratitude to you.
Thank you, and wonderful that you shared and inspired so many. And again, I always say it is your sincerity, trust, and surrender that works. Stay in that state, and you just see the magic and miracle manifesting in your life. Wonderful. Really happy to hear this, Nalini ji. And coming to Priyanka ji. Yes, Priyanka ji, if you can unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Namaste. Good evening.
So on day 2, when we did a Swadhisthana, I was not well. I was feeling very unwell, to the extent that I wasn't feeling like attending the session also. But I did. My friend who is also in the session, Susha, she insisted me. So after that, immediately after session, I had nausea and a severe acidity, headache, high BP. That day I was in a bad shape. But immediately after session, like I was so refreshed and I was feeling so good like I forgot in fact that I had all those problems. So like I was energetic, I was doing work, everything I was doing the same day only. I was working on some project. So I started working on a project where I was thinking that I have to just go and take rest, nothing I can do for that specific day. So it was a great feeling that specific day. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for everything. Immense gratitude.
Thank you, and great that you experienced and you just surrendered and it worked. So we always say when you get such wonderful results, just express your gratitude to the divine energy, the universe, and this continues as we express our gratitude. Manifestation and healing becomes natural to us. Wonderful. Really, really happy to hear that. Yes, Rashmiji, if you can share quickly.
Good evening, sir. Namaste. Actually, I just want to clear one thing for the tomorrow's practice. That is when you said that face the shadow and then that the create the shadow. That is objectively we have to see, or that subjectively with emotions.
It is you need to see this shadow as someone which witnessing it, because you are a divine being, you are witnessing which is suffering. So you are not suffering there. You are the observer.
That means objectively,
Objective observation.
not with emotions.
Not involving with the emotion.
Exactly. that is a clearance I needed.
Wonderful.
And
Good that you
another thing,
clarified it. Good that you clarified. It will be clarification for many. And
no,
again
that is
also, you are the divine being witnessing this shadow. Yeah, that's what
yes,
objective
that's clear.
observation.
Objectively. And then another thing is actually first two days I was quite reluctant to practice. Actually, I am little bit overthinker. So I get involved in the subject and I think about all everything. And actually, I am a Bengali speaking person, so I think in my Bengali language everything, and I take notes, and whatever comes to my mind, I write down all those things. So I didn't practice. It is very fact. First 2 days I didn't practice, and yesterday, and I, as I love the nature, so I'm very very much nature lover. So then yesterday I went to the little bit open terrace is there. So I went there, and I every morning I do that to the sun, to the sky, and everything. And so I try to do some practice there in the morning session, but it is a little bit. I feel blockage for last that day. But today, but still, today, my sleep is very short time in at night. Maybe sometimes I didn't sleep at all. So, but yesterday I slept little bit, and I didn't feel lethargic or sleepy today. And while I was practicing the today's practice, while I was doing, I felt some heat in my hand and palm. That I felt in my feet first day also, and I feel little bit sensation and through some part of my body, which I didn't feel yesterday. And that is the thing. And I didn't feel sleepy or lethargic throughout the day. And maybe I will feel much better, because in today's practice session I feel little bit sensation, and I feel something. I don't know what it is, but maybe I will feel better. And I will. Another thing that when you told that practice all four at least. At least for 1 minute each, and then one thing that is Manipura chakra will be in the sun, or towards some light or something that. So
Yeah, you can just look at light and do it. Yeah.
then how could it be possible to at a time the four practice?
I'll explain that tomorrow. You can just look at any light. As I mentioned, you can just look at
Okay.
any light and do it.
Then as I love to go out, so under the sun, so I will do that, especially
Yeah, you
in
can
the
do it outside.
अलग से कर लेंगे तो फिर उसके
That's
बाद
okay. Yes,
so
absolutely.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All
Thank
these are
you.
my some clarification I needed and something I want to share. So
Wonderful.
maybe very little improvement because I have lots of physical problem and physiological problems, especially related to
Yeah.
Muladhara,
We'll do that on
Swadhisthana.
Monday because we have not yet started the healing process. Monday,
Yes, yes.
we will learn the steps.
That is why. That's why I had many problems, many.
Sure.
So
We'll discuss that on Monday. Definitely.
okay.
Wish you all the very best. Thank you. Now, little time constraint. Let's see. I'm just waiting for a call to come and then I have to join somewhere. But till that time, we can continue. Amarji, if we can quickly share, because so many hands, I don't know how many I can
सर हो
go to.
सकता, नमस्कार
जी,
सर,
नमस्ते, नमस्ते।
हो सकता सर ये किसी सभी के काम आज मेरी तरह कोई बेवकूफ़ी न करे। सर ये अभी नहीं, मैं पहले सीखा था रैकी में, ये तो मैं मूलाधार पे चैंटिंग कर रहा था, बड़े सॉफ्ट करके लाम। तो बीच में बिजली चली गई तो मेरे को पीठ में दर्द, मैंने सोचा, मैं तो थोड़ा मजा आने लगा। तो कैप चैंटिंग, कैप इट अबाउट 20 मिनट्स। सडनली सर ऐसा हुआ कि नीचे ऐसे शूट किया, मैं डर गया, मेरा कि खोपड़ी ना फट जाए, छत ना फट जाए, इतने जोर से चिल्लाने का मैं डर गया। तो तेनास मैं ते रैकी मास्टर कहता है, मैं ते आप लोगों को सॉफ्ट बनाया हुआ लाम करके, इसको लम बोलना चाहिए था, पर आपको 2-3 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं करना है। तो मैं इसलिए बताया कि हो सकता है कोई मेरी तरह कोई बेवकूफ़ी ना कर ले दोबारा कि लंबा करते हैं, कि सच है ये बात।
नहीं, इसमें
मैं
कई
ना लगातार ही करता रहा तो मैं, हो सकता है वो जगह खुल गई है।
बहुत ज्यादा कोई भी चीज करें तो ज्यादा अच्छे वो होता है। बट
हाँ
मैं
जी।
उस पर और भी डिस्कस करेंगे कैसे, जैसे रेकी, प्राणिक हीलिंग, इन हर एक मोडालिटी का अपना अपना एक फीचर होता है। इस फीचर में हम ज्यादातर फोकस करते हैं ऑन सरेंडर। जो भी प्रैक्टिस करते हैं ना, उसमें एक हमारा फोकस रहता है दैट द होल प्रोसेस वी विल डिस्कस ऑन ऑन सैटरडे एक्चुअली। इट इज टर्म्ड एट 3S process. संकल्प, समर्पण एंड श्रद्धा आर द थ्री पिलर्स अराउंड विच दिस इज बिल्ड अप। तो इसमें हम ये इनफैक्ट आज तक कोई भी नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट किसी को नहीं हुआ है। ऑफ कोर्स इट इज डिवाइन डिजायर, क्योंकि हम बोलते हैं कि आई डोंट डू, आई सरेंडर। और सरेंडर के बाद जब हम करते हैं, इसका एक अजब सा एक यू गेट अ प्रोटेक्शन देयर। सो प्रोटेक्शन की बात भी हम करेंगे, जो कि सैटरडे को हम इसको डिस्कस करेंगे। और संडे के दिन we will work on the specific aspects of the three pillars. Yes, when we are doing actually some of the deeper, or we say we get in the stream of energy. When we go to Reiki, pranic healing, we are getting into the stream of energy. और यहाँ पे हम उसको नहीं करते हैं। We don't get into the stream of energy. We remain as the witness of the energy flow to heal. तो वो जो छोटा सा डिफरेंस है, उसको हम सैटरडे को और क्लैरिफाई करेंगे। और उसमें उतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं आना चाहिए। इवन कई सारे मोडालिटी में व्हेन वी हील अदर्स, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर वेरी कीन टू बी हीलर्स? आप में से कोई ऐसे हैं जो कि हीलर बनना चाहते हैं? और ये एक डीपर कोर्स है। वी हैव अ कोर्स विच इज एडवांस्ड लेवल कोर्स, एंड इट इज कॉल्ड द एडवांस्ड CHQM प्रोसेस। और उस प्रोसेस के थ्रू अभी हजारों, इनफैक्ट यू कैन हील पीपल लाइक रेकी में होता है, रिमोट हीलिंग कर सकते हैं। और हजारों अभी कर रहे हैं। पीपल आर हीलिंग पीपल इन अदर कॉन्टिनेंट्स, इन US, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यूरोप, अलग अलग जगह पे हीलिंग कर रहे हैं। सो यू कैन, इफ यू वांट, आई कैन शेयर मे बी ऑन संडे इफ टाइम परमिट्स। संडे यूजुअली बहुत लोग बोलते हैं, तो संडे को हम दिखाते हैं करीब 10 मिनट के लिए कि क्या है, एंड यू कैन बिकम अ हीलर। सो मैं अभी एक चीज ये करूंगा, कैन वी डू वन थिंग? इट्स ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 8:18, वी हैव हार्डली एनी टाइम लेफ्ट। मैं 2-3 और मैक्सिमम ले पाऊंगा, मे बी 8:20 तक शायद। राजेश जी, इफ यू कैन अनम्यूट। विजय श्री जी, आई कम बैक टू यू। मेरे ख्याल से आपसे बात हो नहीं पाई थी। विल कम बैक टू यू आफ्टर राजेश जी, देन यस ऑफ कोर्स विल सी इफ यू कैन क्विकली डू इट। यस राजेश जी, प्लीज गो हेड।
गुरु जी प्रणाम।
नमस्कार, प्रणाम।
सबसे पहले आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू यू। मेरा जो नी पेन है उसमें काफ़ी रिलीफ लग रहा है मेरे को, और वॉक भी अब कंपैरेटिवली मैं ज़्यादा कर रहा हूँ। तो मेरे को लगता है 2-3 दिन में अगर इतना आराम है, तो आई फील कि भाई अगर मैं रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस ये करता हूँ तो डेफिनेटली आई विल बी गेटिंग ए लॉट ऑफ बेनिफिट फ्रॉम यू।
Exactly.
आपका तहे दिल से धन्यवाद। मैनी मैनी थैंक्स टू यू, सो नाइस ऑफ यू।
Thanks to the universe, the energy is doing. We are just flowing through it. Just little practices, and with your surrender, with your sincerity, the flow is
बट
happening and you're getting relief.
बट यू हैव बिकम ए मीडियम फॉर अस। because directly
Thank
we
you,
could
sir.
not have a we
Thank
could
you.
not
That
have
is
a
a feedback I
feeling for
could.
that, but really we are thankful to you. So nice
Thank
of
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rajesh ji, for this kind words. And Monday हम और भी कुछ discuss करेंगे. We'll discuss about the 4-step process, and then you will specifically focus on knee pain and working on how to heal that. Healing 4 step एक हम सीखते हैं. Monday को करेंगे. Coming to yes, VSV, then we will. Yes, if you can unmute now and see if it works. मेरे ख्याल से अभी भी we are not getting your voice for some reason. No, still I think mute. It's not coming. No worries. And in fact, maybe tomorrow, or what you can do, you can just write it, keep it somewhere, and put it as a message in the morning in the session tomorrow, because we are not at all getting any voice from your end. Although you're speaking, but somehow it's not coming. Some glitch somewhere. Maybe you can use another device tomorrow just to ensure that it comes. Yeah, sure. I remember tomorrow we will take your first, maybe for some time, and I will just take. It's 8:20. I don't know whether I can take, but I don't want also to disappoint you. But I'll take a screenshot, and tomorrow I'll take those who are left. Namrata ji, if you can just quickly take 30 seconds to
Sure,
share your
sure.
experience.
Pranam, Sandeep ji, and pranam to the entire class. This has been an amazing experience. There has been quite a lot of relief, but it seems to come back, like from pain. It does come back, but I'm sure with a constant practice, it will definitely get better. What I really want to share is every morning when I get up, I really look forward to the chanting. I'm not somebody who's been majorly into meditation or something, but there seems to be this energy which, as soon as I wake up, it almost calls me through. Ki, chalo, do your chanting, which, and just being one with all of these energies is great. And second thing is, I am super lazy in at home. With work, I'm fine, but at home, I will look for somebody ki, acha, ye mera kaam kar de. But now I see that procrastination is gone. Like if I have to pick a chair
Wow.
and take it somewhere else, I'll just take it. So I think that energy has happened ever since I joined this class. So it just makes you feel good about yourself. So thanks a lot and all the best to the entire class.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing this beautiful thing. And yes, procrastination is something not so easy to crack, but great that you've done it and continue. Yes, of course, as you go further into this journey, I'm sure all of us would have many more practices. I'm taking a screenshot in case I fail to take. So I've taken a screenshot in case one more. Maybe I'll take Nitravati ji is the next in line. So quickly we'll take, and rest. Can we just take it tomorrow? Like I can see Anjum ji. Nitravati ji, I think you have two systems on. Yeah, you just need to switch off one system and work from the. Yeah, you can unmute now.
I'm feeling extremely happy for joining this course. And my US time zone now, it is 4:30 when I start the class. And since few days, my husband was busy with the office work and everything. We were sleeping around 11:30. But since 3-4 days, the day, even though goes from 4:30 morning to 11:30, days are fantastic and they're very relaxed and more energetic whole day, and I'm so thankful. And one more question I have to ask you: when you charge the water, in case if I want to give to full family, once I do the BHL and charging the water with the process, and how long the charging will be good for that one, or every time I'll give I cannot give to family every time one cup or something. If I give them in a bottle once I charge, will that be good until morning to night, or how long that process will be there in that one?
Good question. Normally we say the immediate giving is good, but you can keep it in a bottle for about an hour or two, and then you can let them consume it as well.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. So great. And I can see Anjum ji and Namish ji, Tushar ji, and Sati Devi ji. So can we all take your queries first tomorrow? Is it okay? Yeah. Just okay. Last one I can take Anjum ji. She's requesting maybe something. We'll take Namish ji, Sati Devi ji, and Tushar ji tomorrow, and we'll start with you. I've taken a screenshot so that we'll not miss out. Yes,
Thank you
Anand ji,
so
you can.
much.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good
It's a pleasure seeing you every day on the screen because you're so pleasant. I don't know how you keep that smile on your face. It's amazing.
Thanks.
And yes, I'm trying to do the practices. And I was in very, very deep depression because I have a problem of depression. And then I did the practice today. And I'm a very sincere student, that much I know. So
Great.
I do the homework very properly. But 60 years, I've not been able to solve so many of my issues. So one thing I want to know is that, like, I'm also simultaneously going to be joining Akashic Record, which I had already spoken to what's her name, Anjali.
You can
So
do
for
simultaneously.
Reiki and all the, won't the chakra will it clash in the
We will,
way?
in fact, we'll clarify this on Saturday. We'll share that how this is not actually going to clash with anybody. So we will discuss that on Saturday in more detail. I just need
Okay.
to actually jump in, already getting a quick
And is there a cure for tinnitus?
many, in fact, so many people have got tinnitus, getting relief from tinnitus.
Okay.
And we will, in fact, as you said, you have issues with regard to your mind, some kind of depression feeling. Tuesday, we would be discussing about that. You can spend some time on Tuesday's session. It should help you immensely in healing your mind as well. Yeah. So, so sorry that few of you could not share your experiences. But nevertheless, tomorrow we will take your things first, and then we'll proceed to others. And if not, at least yours will take only tomorrow. Right? Thank you very much for being there, and we'll go for the prayer now, and then we will conclude the session. Starting with myself, my family, this wonderful family of healers here, every human being on this planet, every creature, every being everywhere in all dimensions. May all be happy, joyful, healthy, and abundant. May all grow through the journey of life and evolve spiritually. May the universe, may God bless all of us. Let's all surrender, trust, and express our gratitude to the universe, the divine field of cosmic energy. Thank you.